my Vixens, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Valerie and welcome to my channel. So today guys, I had a request. One of my subscribers said that they would like to see a get ready with me again. And I haven't done one for a very long time. So I decided, okay, I got a few days off for Labor Day weekend. So I thought I'm going to do my makeup. Normally, I haven't been doing my makeup lately. So I thought I'm going to get everything around and we're going to do a get ready with me. So guys, I have already put my base on. I'm going to show you the items that I already used. So the first thing I used after washing my face, cleansing my face, I use this. I know it says PM, but I use this for the AM too because I heard the AM, when you put your foundation on, it pills. So I use the PM instead, and I just lightly use it. I haven't been using much this summer. I do have oily skin. I have like combination oily skin. Summer, it turns very oily. So I don't use a whole lot of moisturizer in the summer because of that. I use, you know, more like, what do we call it? I'm trying to think. SPF stuff, you know, sunblock, okay? Suntan lotion, sunblock. I know that's not what it's called. I can't think, it's too early in the morning for me, guys. If you don't know, I work third shift, so this is actually, I'm filming this in the morning, and then and so my schedule is kind of flip-flopped around here. So I use that, guys. And I also use the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. It's a blurring primer. So I use that. I don't use this in the winter because it tends to be a little bit more dry. But in the summer, it really works well for my oily skin. But in the wintertime and fall, once it gets, you know, starting to get cooler, my skin just dries out. It dries out like crazy. So combination. So I don't use this in the winter, fall/winter, but I do use it in the summer. And I also use the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, oil-free. So yeah, it is really helps with my oily skin. And it is in the color Vanilla 1 and 2, I believe. Yes, Vanilla. All right, so I like this. I do like this. You can tell I used the crap out of this. I used it last summer. I'm using it this summer. But like I said, it's oil-free, so I don't use it in the winter because it tends to make my skin look drier. I use something a little bit more moisturizing for my skin in the winter. I also use L'Oreal's Pure Match. This is yellow. Yes, I know. But yellow does much better for me underneath my eyes. I have tried the peachy correctors. I have tried all kinds of stuff and all different colors under my eyes. And I must have a different type of coloring underneath my eye because the yellow cancels out a lot of my dark circles where the other ones just doesn't. So I use this, and it's nice and creamy. So yeah, I use that one underneath my eye. And then I kind of pat it in there. And then I go over it with e.l.f.'s Camo, but it's not the drying one. It's the moisture hydrating one. So yeah, use that one. And this is, oh gosh, I didn't think I was going to need, I have my contacts in, so I can't see what color this is. But anyway, you get the gist, all right? So I used that on my face already. And I used my sponge, okay, to press it all in and get it all in there. And then I've been using this stuff, and I really like it. It's Covergirl Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Pressed Powder. And I got this in the color, oh my gosh, again, Buff Beige, okay, Buff Beige. And now in the wintertime, I'm thinking about getting the one that has no color to it and trying that. But I really like this. You know, when you get older, you really have to watch how much powder and stuff you use. And but I still like to use powder. So this really does help blur some of those fine lines around my eyes, and without making me look like I've got, you know, such a powdery look on my face. So that's what I got on my face now as well. Is that it? That's everything I got on my face. Okay, so we are going to do, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I know it's an oldie, but it's a goodie, guys. I really do like this palette. I've only used it probably a few times, but I really do enjoy it. And I thought we'd do something more of like a fall look since we are moving into fall. Kind of like a warm neutralish type look. So that mulberries really matching my shirt, and I'm thinking, okay, we might be on to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some primer on my eyes. I've got Milani eye primer. That's the only one I ever use, if I use anything. Lately I just have not gotten into doing my makeup, and I go through spurts where I just love to do it, and then there's times where I just don't get into doing it. So I'm using my camera here as a mirror, but I'm probably going to have to put a mirror up here too. So guys, I'm a little rusty doing Get Ready With Me's, and I've never really done a whole lot of them, to be honest. So I gotta wet my whistle. Sorry. Powerade, 0 sugar. So I'm diabetic, so I gotta really watch. I've really been like getting rid of a lot of sugar. I haven't had a lot of sugar in my diet. Okay, and I'm gonna use some lip oil, guys. I like to put some of this on my lips, kind of sink into my lips. I get ready, and it kind of moisturizes. I got this a long time ago. It's INT lip oil, and I got this from BoxyCharm, I believe. I think it was in BoxyCharm. So I haven't gotten a BoxyCharm in a long time. But I still have a lot of their products, so I'm trying to use it up. And once I start getting low again, I'll probably do BoxyCharm again. And I know they went up in price and stuff, but everything has, so. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab, let me get rid of this brush. They put a brush in there. So I like Anastasia Beverly Hills products. I think they're really nice shadows that just really go on wonderful. So yeah, I always do my eyes first. Some people don't do it that way, but I do. I always use like a big fluffy brush like this, and I just kind of do something neutral at first, just to kind of go over my lid a little bit. I'm not going to do orangey. That looks more orangey in person, more of a creamy coral color. Let's see. Maybe I need to... There you go. You can kind of see the colors a little bit better there. Okay, I'm going to turn it up a little bit as I do my makeup. All right, guys. And I have a mirror here. So if I'm looking to the side and I'm not looking at you, I'm going to try to hold this mirror up here maybe and do it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to use, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Tempera. And we'll do it that way. And I just kind of go over my eye with it. I just like to have something there, I don't know, just to kind of help blend a little bit. And I tap my brush, I'm tapping the brush off. So how have you guys been? Gosh, it's been a while since I've been on here just to like kind of chit chat and stuff. And I've been so busy at work. I am still working third shift, guys, and in retail. Yeah, that's going okay. No, actually it's kind of just smooth sailing now. So yeah. All right, guys, so then I want to get a color kind of in my crease. I want to get something going in my crease, so I'm going to switch brushes. I'm sorry. This was a Fair brush. I don't know exact numbers on these because I've had them for a long time. The next several that I'm using is Royal Land Nickel, and I got this set. Was a set from BoxyCharm that I got, and this is the... I don't know. I can't read it. It's too small. BMX or I don't know. BMX 400, 430. But it's just a little bitty one like this. It's a bigger one. It's not the smaller one. I got two of them here. This is bigger. This is smaller. So I'm going to go with the bigger one right now because I don't want like tons of color deposited right in that area. But I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's see. Or should I go a little deeper? Maybe I should do the sienna. Let's do the sienna. Let's do this one. It's got actually a little bit more red in it. So I'm going to go right here in my crease, guys, and I'm just going to kind of pat it in there. Anymore, a lot of times I don't even have my contacts in when I do my makeup or my eyeshadow. I just kind of do it like this real close. So I don't have my, and then I throw my glasses on afterwards. So I'm kind of blind when I'm doing it, and I just throw it on. And actually, most of the time it looks pretty decent, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, I'm just kind of throwing it in there. Some people, you know, do like a lot of motion. I don't do a lot of blending emotions and stuff. I just kind of get it in there. Now it shows it's very vibrant on screen and it's a lot less vibrant in person. We're going to bring it down a little bit, maybe down my corner a little bit. And I'm just kind of dabbing it. That's another way when you get older and you have problems with your getting into places or you have some creasing, just kind of dab it instead of, just kind of dab it in there. Okay. Wow, that looks pretty wild, but I'm liking it. Okay, and then I'm going to go over and I'm going to do the other side, guys. Dab, 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 tap, tap, tap. Just going in again. And probably, guys, I'm going to be doing some filming today. It's basically what I think I'm going to do. I don't know. I'm kind of debating whether to take off and go across town and check out for over at Mercier and check out what they got for Halloween and see what Walmart's got for Halloween and as for home decor, that kind of stuff. Or in fall, because I'd like to get some fall stuff going in the living room for a little bit. So okay, I like that, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this really red color. It's really red. I mean, it really matches this shirt. And I'm going to take this brush. This is a little brush like this. It's Royal Nickel again. It's BMX. I think 422, I think that's what it is. I'm going to raise this up here so you guys can maybe zoom in on it and see what it is because I can't see. And I like to use this for underneath my eyes. I know when you get older, they say, oh, don't put nothing underneath your eyes. I still have to have a little something, something because I think it looks weird. I'm an 80s girl, so we always had very thick eyeliner. So I'm going to go real... I mean, I'm not going to go like really like blow it out. I'm not blowing it out. I'm just going to kind of go underneath there. And get that kind of, a little bit of outline, a little bit of color there. See, I really like that. And when I get this done, I'm going to shut my light off and I'm going to let you see what it looks like in the light, without the light. See if it looks maybe different. I think this light really makes it look super bright. I'm going to do the same over here. I'm just going really lightly underneath. And I'm not blowing it out. I'm not like really blowing. I'm just going underneath and working it over to where I don't want it really stark in the corners. I don't want that really super stark and harsh there. So, okay, there you go there. Okay, so I think... guys, I'm going to use that for a little bit of my my corner, my V, my outer V. So I'm going to take this flat brush, and this is the e.l.f. brush, okay, and that's what that is. You guys can see that. And I'm not telling you what it is because I can't see. And I'm going to just put that right there on my outer corner. And I kind of work it into the out here a little bit too. Kind of use it to blend. Wow, that looks really wild. That looks really deep and dark. But when I look in here, it's deep. Maybe it's because I'm not used to having any eyeshadow on too. That could be it. All right, guys. So just on my outer corner there, I'm just kind of throwing it in there. You know, and you gotta kind of, you can go on here and watch a lot of, you know, beauty gurus and stuff and get some great tips and everything, but just remember your eye shape, your face shape, things that, you know, they say maybe to do may not work because your eye shapes are different. My eye shape is more out this way rather than up, and I've tried to do my makeup up, but then it leaves like a weird look right here on the outside of my eyes, so it just doesn't work for me to go like really higher up. I have to go more wider out, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to take a little bit lighter color. I don't want to go super, super dark, but I don't want to go super, super light. But let's do this Dusty Rose. I'm sorry, I haven't been giving you the colors. The first one I used was Tempera. That was the light, light color. And then in the crease, I used Sienna. And then on the outer and underneath, lower lash line, I used Mulberry. Now I'm using Dusty Rose. I'm just dipping in, and it's the smaller brush. And where's the number? There it is. Okay. And I want to use this just to kind of soften this up a little bit, you know. I don't want super, just to soften that line up and kind of use it to blend out so it's not so harsh. Now, I like my makeup a little more dramatic. Sometimes I do a little bit more mellow, but sometimes I like it, most of the time I like it a little bit more dramatic. See, that looks so much better there. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush here. This is a Farrah. I don't know the number on this or anything. I got that in boxing. I'm going back with the lighter color. And this will help, like, maybe just disperse it out a little bit more, blend it. I always have problems, like, with my crease right there. So I can't, like, get color in the crease right for some reason. Okay. All right, that's all I'm going to do for right now. Now, guys, we're going to do the lid color. So I don't know what I want to do. We got some really good choices here. We got a rose pink. We got rose pink here, which it is pinkier. We got a bronze. We got a sultry. We got fairy. And we got glistening. Let's see here. That's glistening. That's fairy. That one's fairy. That one's glistening. That's rose pink. That's sultry. You know, this is for the daytime, so this is bronze. So I think I'm gonna do bronze, guys. No, maybe we'll do rose pink. Rose pink. Let's do rose pink because I don't want it to be like bam in your face in case I go somewhere. Because like I said, I'm debating whether to go out to Meyer. I don't know if I told you what I'm looking for out there. Halloween stuff, number one. And I've been really into different wax melts, guys. I'm an independent Sentsy consultant, if you guys don't know. I have become that. And so I'm kind of been looking and checking out different wax melts. So yeah. So I may be heading out, so I don't want to go super over the top. So let's do rose pink. That looks like it'll be blend. So I'm just dipping into with my finger. And I just use my finger, guys, okay? And I just tap it on there. Oh yeah, that's a good color. Oh, I like that. That is pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, and then we're going to do that again. And we're going to go over the other eye. Oops, sorry guys. And we're tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Alright guys, so I think I want to deepen up. I think this side looks a little bit darker. I don't know, maybe not, maybe it isn't, but sometimes doing your makeup on camera is a whole lot different than doing it in person. I'm going to take a little bit of this Cypress Umber, this brown, and I'm going to go underneath again, maybe just to not make it look so bright. One thing about Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, they are very rich and pigmented in color. I mean, there's a richness with their colors. They're really nice pigmented as well, but there's just a nice richness to their color that I love. So guys, I'm going to go take this one more time, and we'll put a little bit more Dusty Rose on there. And I'm just going to kind of do the outside here, so I don't have a big harsh line. And you can kind of go over that a little bit. I don't like it so stark. Okay, so I think that's it for the eyes. One last thing I do want to do. I always forget this. I really don't do a lot of eyeliner anymore because my eyes are getting old. And I've got, lines here. So I used to use a lot of liquid eyeliner. But now it feathers into my fine lines in my eyelid. So I can't do that anymore. It's hard for me to see. I'm having problems. I have problems with seeing my sight. So it's hard to get up there and really get in there and everything. So I find powder does really well for me. So we're going to do, let's do the Cypress Umber. Let's go over, and I'm going to use just this type of little brush, and I'm going to dip in there. And then I'm just going to press, okay? Along my upper lash line, I'm just going to go ahead and press, just to help give me a little bit of something there, because I don't want it to be harsh. As you get older, you don't want any harshness, because it will emphasize a lot of lines and stuff. You just kind of want things softer. See, there's not much of a difference between that one and that one, but just gives a little something, something. Just helps make the lash line look a little bit more, a little long, like your lashes look a little bit longer. So yeah, I want to go over the crosstown for that. The Walmart across town has things that I need that the Walmart over on this side of town does not have. So I'm going to stop there. I need and some things that I need to get there too. So I need to get some Q-tips and just some stuff for the house. And for me, so, okay guys, there we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara. And I'm going to take my little curler thing here. My lashes are very, very straight, so I'm going to get in there. We're going to curl these babies up real quick. I'm trying to hurry up. It's been 25 minutes. We're almost done. We're almost done. I'll do one eye and then I'll pop off and and do the other one on offline. And I'm using Essence Lash Princess. Love this stuff, and it's $5. And I'm just going in. I normally do a couple coats of this because I have like no lashes. I get a nice good coat on there first, and then I kind of let that dry down a little bit so that I kind of got like a base or a primer on there without really using a primer. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off here and I'm going to do the other eye and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Got my mascara on both lashes now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to finish up. I just take a powder brush, and I don't put powder on it very often, but once in a while I do load it up. I don't need to today, but I do load it up and I kind of tap it off good because I don't want, being over 50, I don't want a lot of powder on my face because it's going to dry. It would make it look kind of more dry and make it look older. So I do like a little bit more powder underneath my eyes because it kind of helps even out some stuff, you know, some baggage. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do with that. See, it makes a little bit of a difference. Not a horrible big difference, but I'm gonna do some bronzer, guys. So I'm using Iconic London bronzer. And I'm sorry, this brush, I don't know where I got it from. I think I got this from, it's a Moda, and I think I did get this from BoxyCharm too. And this one I bought, okay, and it's a really old Studio M professional brush. I don't even know what brand it is, but and then I'm going to use Iconic London bronzer, and this is Ultimate Bronzing Powder, medium, just says medium bronze, that's it. Okay, so that's the color, and I just do a little do there. Kind of just, I don't chisel, but I just, you know, add a little bit of color. Because as you get older, sometimes you have problems getting color to yourself, and then I just kind of put a little bit on my forehead. I don't use tons and tons of it. I go underneath here because I do have, you know, a fat neck. So go under there, and it kind of helps blend it all in. I got a fat chin, so I kind of, if it's darker bronzer, I kind of like to bronze that in. And I bronze my nose up a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to do some blush. We're going to do some blush, blush, blush. And I am using a BK 32 angular brush. Okay. And I am going to use the Covergirl. Yes, guys, instant cheekbones. I love this stuff. And this is, I'm trying to see what color it is. Oh, it's on the front, maybe. Sophisticated beige, okay? And I like these little guys. They're not very expensive. So I'm going to start with the darker color. And then I'm going to go kind of outside here with that. Just to deepen the bronzer up a little bit and blend that in. These are really nice because it's like, they got the 3 different colors, and I'm going to use a little bit lighter color and go up a little higher. Up on my cheekbone. Maybe a little bit darker, and kind of go back and forth just to kind of blend it in good. And sometimes I pounce it, kind of pounce it in and put it out a little bit on my nose, put a little bit, I just put it all over. Sometimes I put it up in my eyes so it kind of just blends in with each other. You know, get wild, get crazy with it, guys. Okay, and then I like to do this color too. This is a really nice, it gives you a nice highlight without like going disco ball. That being like disco ball, it gives you a nice glow, just a nice sheen. It's not like anything crazy, and you may not even see it on camera, but it's just a nice healthy sheen it gives you. And I love it. That's one thing I like about this, is that it just gives you a nice healthy sheen to your face. Okay, now when I get that all done, I use a damp blender brush or blender sponge, and I'm gonna just kind of damp press in everything I just kind of did a little bit here. And that kind of think helps, it presses it into the skin. It makes it look a little more natural and blends a little bit more. Okay. And then I just let it dry a little bit more. And then I'm going to use a little bit more, just this. I don't put any powder on it. I kind of stipple it in. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of go over my blush a little bit more. Sometimes I don't add any more color. I just, onto the brush, I just pounce it in there a little bit more with the remaining color that's on there. And that's what I'm going to do, okay? That's it. So, we're going to go to lips, guys. I'm going to use Teddy Bear and Milani. I love this lipstick. I love this color. This color goes with everything. And it's a nice neutral. Okay, now once I put my lipstick on, I usually put a little bit more blush on because sometimes I don't get quite enough blush on there. And I want to kind of and I don't put very much blush on my, oh my gosh, put tons on. I just kind of dab it. I don't put like tons and tons on there at first. Okay, and there we go, guys. So that's it. That's all I'm doing today. So as far as makeup. So thank you guys so much for staying, staying with me. For tuning in and checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see more Get Ready With Me, just let me know. I have tons and tons of eyeshadow palettes. I really do need to sit down and do an eyeshadow palette collection video to show you guys my collection, because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow palettes. You know, I kind of have an addictive nature when it comes to certain things. Bath & Body Works, Sentsy, wax bars, like home fragrance, and eyeshadow palettes. Definitely. So, if you guys want to see any of that, let me know down below and let me know what you think of this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you leave and click the notification bell so you're notified of any of my new uploaded videos. We do all kinds of stuff here. We do Nadine West. We do unboxings and try-ons. We do hauls. I do all kinds of hauls. We do home fragrance. We do scents. We do all kinds of stuff, guys. So you never know what you're going to see from me. But it keeps things interesting, I think. So thank you all so much for the ones you've already subscribed. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Stay tuned. We got a lot of new stuff coming up about Sentsy. And I got a Nadine West video I need to get shot. So I'm going to be doing a lot of videos today. And so watch out because they're going to be coming out periodically, okay? See you guys. Bye-bye.